Hello everybody, my name is SkillsXKills27 and today we're playing some more Minecraft not FTB. We're actually playing Minetech in the Technic pack. But as you can see, I've made a lot of changes. That's the house we built in the time-lapse last episode, and I just changed the front here to cherry wood. Let me know how you like it. I think it's pretty zazzy, if you don't mind me saying. And yeah. So over here I've gone with a style of 3x3 area of sapling coverage, and hopefully by the end all these saplings will grow, because I would like, because like as you can see with this one, I know they can grow, but wow, excuse me. I know they can grow, but not 100% sure about that. But I'm pretty sure that a 3x3 area with this mod, I can take out the entire 3x3 area using only one stone axe. But I think it'll completely kill my stone axe. But I'm not 100% sure about that. So we can take a look at that later. But as you can see with the tree capacitator, or whatever it is, tree capacitator or something, with that mod, you can basically take out all the leaves and everything. I think we took out the leaves and wood of some of these other trees up here. Let's see. Oh yeah, we definitely took out a bunch from the top here. So 3x3 area should be able to be completely destroyed, if my calculations are correct. Now that we see, there's absolutely no holes left because it's all leaves now, which is good because that's what we want. But these things multiply saplings rapidly. I mean, look at all the wood I have, and I'll show you how many saplings I have. I may not have that many actually. I placed all these down, plus these 32 I got from knocking down 1 and I would say 1.5 trees. I got these saplings, dude. Yeah, and these saplings, yeah, I used them all up. But as you can see, I went mining a little bit. I found a mineshaft, which is where the tracks came from, and obviously lots of wood and stuff. But that brings me to wanting an iron sword and some iron tools. Now, I'm a very efficient player, which means even if I've got 1 billion cobblestone, I don't like using it, or I don't like wasting it, so I will never throw any items away, theoretically. So, saying that, with our technology right now, we have the ability to double our ores, and eventually triple them. But right now, we're just going to double them. And in order to double them, we're going to need something called a grindstone. So why don't we get that? Search up grind, and we get the grindstone from what's it called? Applied Energistics, that's what it's from. So we can use quartz dust, which we got from our mining, stone, and a wooden gear to craft this grindstone. So let's see if we can find us just enough quartz dust. And we're just gonna smelt up a couple of cobblestone here. Let's smelt up 8, because I know we're gonna need stone in the future. And what else? We're gonna need sticks eventually. We're gonna need sticks. If it will stop freezing on me. There we go. Sticks. So we can do this and create a wooden gear, and then what was it? Cobblestone. So while that's cooking up, just so you know, you can, if you go into, this is not enough items or any AI, and basically you can search up any item in the mod or a mod itself. So you could search up what's a short name of a mod? Let's just say forestry. Enter. Oh wait, maybe not. Maybe I spelled that wrong. I don't know. Or you could go right up here and go down to mod, and then you got a list of every mod in here. If you are able to do that, you can locate. Whoops, you can scroll down the list of mods here, and if we look, we got forestry for Minecraft. That's why. Like, say, den pipes. We can either shift click this, and it'll bring it up, and it'll bring everything that's in den pipes. Or I believe we can just search up den pipes. Nope, that's just with FTB. Okay, just wanted to make sure of that. Okay, so yeah, so you can do that, or you can just click on an item. So per se a piston, click on it, left click on it, then you get the recipe, and you can shift click the question mark, and it'll pop up. So for example, we go to our grindstone. We can click on it, and then we can just normally left click it, and it'll give us an outline of the blocks. Or we can shift click the question mark, and if we have the items in our inventory, it'll take them and put them in here. You can grab a grindstone. Now what you're also going to need with the grindstone is something called a wooden crank. Now what this does is this, you can place the crank like that, and this grindstone will basically grind up your ores into dust. So you do one spin, and it brings it in there. 2 spin, nothing. 3, nothing. 4, nothing. 5, 6, nothing. 7, nothing. 8, and 8. So 8 spins will double your ores. Now this system, you can hold down, and basically this system can't be automated, ever. The only way you can ever automate this system is using a different machine called a pulverizer, and that's from thermal expansion. Now, if you don't know what that is, we're going to get into that really soon, quite soon actually, once I do some more mining, but before we get into that, we have to do the first step, which is grinding down our ores, because we don't like wasting our ores. What I want to do is just double them up when I have the chance, and I don't like smelting them raw because that is just a waste. So, now that we've got that, we're going to throw 8 in. 8 is the magical number. Just so you know, if you didn't know this, one piece of coal or charcoal can provide 8 pieces to smelt in the furnace, right? So we're just going to do this a bit with our iron, because we're going to need quite a bit of iron here, as well as diamonds and things like that. But you can't do this with diamonds. So for example, there's no such thing as diamond dust. But what you can do is you can use factorization, which is how we're going to triple our ores, and you can use that to triple your diamonds. Now it's quite difficult to do. It goes through a long process, but eventually we're going to set it up so that we can triple out all of our ores that come in. Now one thing that I want to mention real quick, that should be enough. Actually, one thing that I want to mention real quick is the ore IDs, or ore identifications, which are different for each mod. So, for example, you can see there's copper ore and then copper ore. There's tin ore, and then I guess we only have one type of tin. That tin and that tin. There we go. Tin and tin. Tin and tin, and copper and copper. Why are there 2 different kinds? Because this tin is from thermal expansion, and this tin is from industrial craft. So yeah, and that's what I like a lot better about FTB. Because what FTB will do is they configure it where what you can do is they'll basically turn every ore in the world based around one mod. So for example, with FTB they always go thermal expansion. So you're not going to get 2 different types of copper, but you're only going to get 1 type of copper. You know what I mean? You're only going to get thermal expansion version of copper. Now, what I would like to make is a pick and a sword, because pickaxe It's gonna be for mining, and the sword will be for digging or for fighting. Now that it's daytime again, I'm gonna go check out on my trees. Looking pretty good. This one's almost fully grown. Just need 2 more saplings. This one needs 3. This one, oh, it needs 3. This one looks like it only needs 1, 2. 2 more for that one. This guy needs 1. This guy needs 3. This guy needs 3. This guy needs 1. So I don't see any quite yet that are completely full. But that's okay. We'll get into that. But if you ever want to do this the same way that I'm doing it, you definitely need to place these torches here. I mean, even during the day, because of all this, like if you look at my mini map, look at that. It's an entire, like it's like a cloud, right? There's no access to sunlight. So that means that saplings can't grow if there's no access to sunlight. Or unless it's nighttime, right? So, sadly, if there's, ooh, nice. Sadly, you do have to place torches, or else your saplings won't grow again. It's just how it is. But anyway, now these are rubber trees from Mine Factory Reloaded, and the best thing about that is that rubber in Mine Factory Reloaded, if we click U, then while we're hovering over top of rubber, basically it's applicable in industrial craft as well. So you don't have to go ahead and get rubber trees from industrial craft and extract them from the trees and stuff, which is boring. You can use this, which is smelting it into a rubber bar, and then you can use that. It takes a while to figure out all the uses, but once we get that, we can click U again, and there we go, and we can use it for conveyor belts, empty syringes, XP extractors. We can smelt it into raw plastic. We can use it to make copper cable, which is industrial craft, rubber sheet, which is Mine Factory, more industrial craft, industrial craft, industrial craft, industrial craft, and that, I don't know what that is. It's shapeless IT2 crafting. See, it's all industrial craft, right? And then this again is Mine Factory Reloaded. So it's pretty good. You can use them instead, and they're a lot easier to get. You just chop down these trees and you'll get them. You'll also get this rubber wood, which if we click EU again, it's going to take a while again, but I think you can extract these and get rubber, or is that just IC2 rubber trees? I can't quite remember. It's going to take a while though. So you can craft them. You only get 3 jungle wood from that. Smelt them. You can use them as fuel. You can use them in a sawmill, or you can, yes, extract them to get rubber. Pretty good, right? Now, rubber saplings, I believe, again, you can extract, but I'm not going to go through that entire process again, like usual. But what I would like to do right now is show you my beautiful Mineshaft. So, right over here, I came up from my trip. And by the way, in this mod pack, you've got a mod. I think it's called hand lit lighting or something like that. This is why I need a sword. Okay, and I'll be back in a second. And we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I just had a little bit of an interference on my computer. I don't know if it popped up and you saw it or not. But basically, the mod I was talking about was hand lit torches, I think it is. And basically, when you have a torch in your hand, it's as if you're holding it and you're lighting up the place. Now, I was just here and trying to gather this stuff, but I ran into a creeper and he exploded. Now, this is called silver ore. And, personally, I don't like this. I don't like this kind of a silver ore. This silver ore, I believe this silver is from factorization. And I don't know where it's from actually, but it comes in these giant lumps. Like, as you can see, it's like you can get more of them than you get coal. It's unbelievable. Silver ingot from. I don't know what it's from. Grind it. Silver ore, probably from factorization. Whatever, we're gonna look at that later. But yeah, see how many there are? Like, it comes in these giant veins, and I hate it. Because it's just so difficult to gather. And it's really high up too, which sucks. So that's another reason why I like FTB better. I'm just gonna keep mentioning these things. But this is my little mine shaft. We got these, which is Cinnabar from Thumbcraft. And is this where I came up from? No. Okay. Just wondering, because I can never find where I came up from. And then over here, obviously we haven't lit anything. Again, if you hold the torch, it'll light it up for you. But of course, mobs will still spawn if you're ever going to return. So that's why I like placing them anyway. So, now that I've got my iron tools, now that I showed you some grinding, I'm going to do some mining, see what we can come back to. And then, hopefully we can end the episode off with a nifty little gadget from Computer Craft. But we'll see if we can find any diamonds. I'll be back once we find some good stuff. And we're back. Doing a little bit of strip mining down here on level 11. I just got a Skype message, but I can check that in a second once we finish this little clip of ours, because we found diamonds. Hell yeah! 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's all we're gonna need right now, because then we can get started on a little mechanism of mine that I like to use right at the beginning so I can get lots of resources. Now, sadly, our pick just died, but we won't need a pick anymore, will we? No, we will. But we're going to go for a much better one next time, because now we basically got all the resources we need to get started doing some Tinker's Construct and some technological things. But first, I would like to begin by ending this episode off with a quick time-lapse. But before that, even, I would like to do something special. I'm going to show you my new mining system. Now, I'm sure lots of you have heard of it, and I'm sure lots of you know about it. It's very cheap, and that's why I decided to go with it right at the beginning. But, without further ado, let me just put this stuff away if there's any space for it anywhere. Doesn't look like there is any space for any of it anywhere. So let's see if we can get some space going here for some of this stuff. Okay, and we're into another chest already. Now we're gonna need that redstone. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, poke, poke. And we're gonna need some cobblestone. We are going to need some wood. We need our diamonds. We're actually only gonna need 3 though. And I think that's it. We're also gonna need some sand. And let's think. We're gonna need iron. I'm probably gonna need to smelt up some more iron. I think I've got everything I need. There we go. So, without further ado, let's get started with the mining turtle. Woo! Yeah, that's not gonna work. It's mining elf now, because it's Christmas. Alright, so, how do we make an elf? Well, we're gonna need a computer, a chest, and a bunch of iron. Now, a computer is a technological system. Not really. It's just something simple that we can make. But we're gonna need a glass pane to make this guy. And basically, while that's going on, we can begin to prepare some of the other stuff that we have. Crap. Such a waste. But we can begin to prepare some of the other stuff we need, like a chest. And basically what the mining turtle will do, if you haven't heard of it already, is you can type in a simple program, like excuse me. But you can type in a simple program like tunnel 20 or something like that. and it'll basically go around and it'll dig a tunnel that is 3 by 2, and it'll keep going for 20 blocks straight. Now, of course, you do have to supply it with fuel, like wood or coal, but it's definitely worth it, trust me. Excuse me. Sorry, I've got a little bit of a sore throat now. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, so yeah, you can use this guy, but you can also make your own programs. You can also write out your own simple little programmings of your own. That will be pretty sweet. Hopefully they'll work. Hopefully they are efficient, and hopefully that everything works well. Obviously, now so something else I was gonna say. Right. Oh right. So programming, just so you know, programming is quite difficult. Okay. So it's not as simple and easy as you think it should be. Okay. It's not as simple and easy as you think it should be, because the problem with programming is the fact that you need to know all the commands, and the fact that it doesn't really tell you what's going on wrong if something's going wrong. But anyway, let's build our mining elf. Now, we're about to run out of time, sadly, but our time lapse, by the way, is just going to be me cutting down a bunch of these trees, and we're just going to cut it down for a while. Hopefully not too long, maybe 5 minutes worth of a time lapse for that. I don't know, but maybe 2.5 minutes, something like that. It's going to be a short one. But basically, let's go all the way down to a tunneling system. And I forgot fuel. I'll just use wood for now, and because we're running short in time, I'm just going to open up my turtle. And basically what you want to start with is you're going to type in label set, and I'm just going to name this miner 1. Press enter, and it sets its label to miner 1. So now basically what I can do is I can do whatever I want. I can go ahead and place my wood in here and type in refuel all, and it'll take all that and turn it into fuel, right? And now I can break it. I don't want to break it because I don't have a pick, but I could break it and I would still have the fuel. If you don't label it, now remember this, because if you don't label it, then you're gonna lose all your fuel that's in it. Okay? Any programs that you made yourself, you're gonna have to write up again. Now I'm just gonna say tunnel 10 here, so you can see what it does. So tunneling will do, as I said, a 3 by 2 area. Now sadly, he isn't able to mine out all the ores, so like that, but he won't mine out this, the extra ore, sadly. But there is a way to do that, and I may show you that sometime, but it's quite costly, and I mean this you can just do by hand. Like you set them up, you go AFK for 10 minutes, then you come back, you dig all these access ores, and then you're good. That's pretty neat how it goes. If you haven't used them yet, it's really neat. And even if he gathers stuff like coal, the great thing is that if he runs out of fuel, he'll use it again. He'll use this coal that's in his inventory, which is cool. Now 480 fuel level. Now not quite sure how long that will have him go. I'm pretty sure it's 1 block per fuel level. So 1 fuel level, 2 fuel level, 3 fuel level, stuff like that, right? So each one of these he's basically doing. Let's do it again. Just by hitting the up arrow key, then we can do that again. 1, 2, 3. No, moving forward, up, and down. Okay, so in one cycle he's using 3 things of fuel. So that means tunneling 10 is using up 30 of our fuel. Okay, now he won't place torches for you or anything like that. You're gonna have to write your own program for that. So that's what I'm gonna be doing a little bit off camera, but I think I'm gonna stick to this mining system for now. I'm just going to stick to this simple mining system of having him do the little tunnel and me gather the access, stuff. The access resources. Sorry, I'm just checking my phone there. Yeah, he should be done soon. But anyway, I'll return back to him. I'm just going to place a quick torch right there so that he doesn't get too lonely and dark down there. But, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Did a little bit of mining, a little bit of talking. Well, too much talking, in my opinion. And we showed you our brand new thing called the mining turtle, or the mining elf, because it's Christmas. So, he's pretty cool. He can mine stuff out. We're going to definitely be doing more stuff with him in the future. We're definitely going to check out that cool mountain over there that I've never seen before. And I hope you guys enjoy our time-lapse, which will be cutting down a bunch of those trees. We planted them, cutting more down. Stuff like that. That will be our time-lapse. So, I hope you guys liked it. If you liked it, like it. And if you have any suggestions or comments or anything you think about my series, please let me know in the comment section below. We will be doing a custom mod pack called the We Do Stuff mod pack, made by Mark, or MajoCA, and his pals, his guys on the We Do Stuff server, and created an actual mod pack to do stuff with. So, I will definitely be starting a new series with that. I was just looking at my YouTube after I uploaded a video, and I realized, hey, Mark's uploaded a video too. And I looked at it, and it was his Wii U stuff play thing, and it's got a bunch of cool mods in it, just like this pack. But we're gonna be doing a different kind of thing in that. So, I hope you guys liked. I hope you guys liked it. Like, subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye bye.